Well, I've been in the business for a long time. I've been involved in the users group for a long time, and I got involved in it for one reason only, and that was to help on a local chapter. We needed some education on the system when we first bought it, so I went to Cleveland and then I went to Columbus, Ohio, and I spent most of my time with my local users, and that's where the value of this group is.
Chapters have a special place in my heart because that was my first introduction to NetView. I attended local chapter meetings for several years before I ever came to my first conference. It gave me a chance to meet other people in my community, make some networking contacts so that if I had a problem that I needed some assistance with, perhaps somebody down the street who was just a quick phone call away was able to be a resource for me. It gave me information that I didn't necessarily have easy access to otherwise, and really helped me to come back and implement things in my agency.
And that's why it's important, I think, to get involved in your local NetView chapter to understand the training and education that the NetView organization can provide, and to take advantage of it. It's yours as a Vertafore customer, and I think it's it's an important part of getting the most out of the purchase of the software that you have from our company.
If you want to master using AMS, you can learn from these guys because they are the best. I know you want to. I know you want to. I know you want to join a chapter. Don't let us scare you. We just love NetView.
The needs on a local basis change around the country. We have regional insurance carriers that might be in just one state but not in any others. We have exposures that really are different between, New York, Florida, Texas, California, and Alaska or Hawaii. And as a result, those local chapters are able to zero in on the needs that your community shares in your neighborhood. So participating in the local chapter is so important for the success of your insurance agency.
Well, it's really interesting because it was actually a call that started out not so well. We had a user call because he had driven 4 hours to a seminar that unfortunately was canceled, and he was not made aware of the cancellation. So when I got the call, he was pretty upset. But what he said to me was, I guess at this point it doesn't matter why it's canceled. How am I going to get this information? Because I need this information to be able to run my agency successfully and to compete. And what I suggested him at that time was, if he wanted to, he could start a local chapter. And he did just that. And this same gentleman went on to be president of our users group. It was kind of an amazing story that came out of a not so good start.
I'm Hillary. I can't wait to talk to you about your chapter at NetView Conference.